Nice, will you shut up for a minute? We gotta get you the fuck out of Dodge, man. We're going to Vegas tonight.
What are you talking about, Vegas?
Vegas, baby, Vegas.
Welcome back, subscribers. It doesn't matter if you're a craps enthusiast or a roulette enthusiast. This video is going to be for you. And it all has to do about how to beat any game. You can walk up to pretty much any game, but predominantly in this case, I'd like to focus in, of course, on craps and roulette, because, of course, this is what? A craps and roulette channel. And before I get into that, I want to go ahead and do a little public service announcement for all of my subscribers. In case you missed that other one I did approximately about a week and a half ago, and that is how to protect yourself properly from this coronavirus that everybody's talking about on the media, and my own opinion, blowing it completely out of proportion. Because if you think about it, year after year, 65,000 people in the United States normally die from the flu anyway. Why haven't they, over the years, brought that to everybody's attention and made it a big, huge event and blown it out of proportion, as they are now? Me, I think it's politically based, but I won't get into that on this channel because I do that too much with my friends. But I will say this, if you're curious or if you're worried about it, the best thing you can do is to treat it with vitamin C and vitamin D3. That's how they're curing these people over in China, is through intravenous shots, of course, of vitamin C, and they're, I think, giving doses of vitamin D3. But you can ramp up on that beforehand. If you're worried about it, it's better to be prepared than full of fear. Why? The only thing we should fear is fear itself. And Kennedy said that. And that's very true in this situation. Me, I'm not worried about it, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be prepared, because technically I'm a prepper. I have enough food, and I always have, for at least 3 months on hand. I rotate it out, and that's just kind of my lifestyle, because, hey, when the shit hits the fan, I want to be there to fight. I don't want to die, and I'm not gonna. So anyway, let's go ahead and keep that in mind. Vitamin C. Go ahead and average around 3,000 milligrams a day. What I would recommend that you do is buy it in bulk. You can get it in the form of calcium ascorbate or ascorbic acid. Calcium ascorbate is the exact same thing of vitamin C, but it's buffered with a little bit of calcium. So, it's always good to have a little bit of that in your body over time. If you have a tendency of having kidney stones, or have had them in the past or whatever, make sure you're drinking with it a lot of water to help flush that stuff out. I've had kidney stones, and I can tell you what, they hurt like a son of a, one of those. So, anyway, but don't expect that to happen. It's pretty rare, but that's possibly one thing in a very remote chance that you're going to have a problem with. The other thing I talked about is vitamin D3. Now, vitamin D3 has what are called antimicrobial peptides. And these little things get inside your bloodstream, and what do? They search out and they destroy the cold and flu virus. If you'd like to hear more about that or learn more about that, go to YouTube and check out Dr. Cannell. He's the lead chairperson on the Vitamin D3 Foundation. So he's pretty credible. That's pretty much a go-to source if you're not trusting my information. But again, 5,000 milligrams, or IU, 5,000 IU of D3 a day for adults, and 2,500 IU a day for kids. You're going to be protected, that along with the vitamin C. They're treating it with that over in China with great success. You're getting ahead of the game. Get some food in the house if you feel the need to. But yeah, the vitamin vitamin C is pretty much off the shelves in a lot of places, so it's good to have it on hand. Now, let's get back to the topic of this fun little video, and that is how you can beat roulette and craps. But before I do that, let me go ahead and do something, because I can't do it because it's covered. Hang on a second. Okay, we're back. Let me go ahead and let this load up a little bit. And once again, how do you beat it? It's really simple. When you have won money at one of these casino games, you have beat the game. Plain and simple. That's why I have a very good, comfortable level within myself. If my gut feeling kicks in, I'm gone. You know what? I'm gone. I'm protecting my bankroll at all costs because I treat this as a business. Just like in a business, if there's a risky proposition that comes in, you know what? It's better not to invest in bad ideas. And if your gut is telling you to stop, don't do it. Listen to it, follow it, and know, even if you have 20 bucks in your rack, you have beat the game. Doesn't matter if it's craps, doesn't matter if it's roulette, doesn't matter if it's a stupid slot machine that you'll never see me play. You've beat it, you can walk away happy, and that's the way I'm able to step away, is when I'm having that difficult ability to walk away because everything is going perfect. I tell myself, you know what? I have 75 bucks in my rack. I won. I beat this game. I don't want to risk it. You know why? Because there's another roulette table over there. There's another craps table right over there. Oh, and what do you know? You're in Las Vegas. You know what? You have countless casinos all over the place that you can walk up to in this case. You can evaluate a board. You can sit back and wait patiently to see that pattern kick in. This potentially is going to give you an edge over that 50% in that last line. And consistently, as you've seen, by chasing the pattern, however it happens, I have no idea, but these are just the patterns that I see. So far, it's showing a very good success rate if you were to go through all my videos and take things from there. So I'm going to just go ahead and bring this idea to a close with a little session here. I'm going to go ahead, first of all, unfortunately, this does not keep track of your score, nor does it allow for $25 bets. But at least it gives me the chance to go ahead and practice and to share with you using the 10 and 2 level, all right? Which is good because, of course, at the 1 level, you have 5 bets times 2. That's got to be 10 bucks. So when you hit the 1 for 10, it's going to recoup all that you had at that prior level. And it's also going to allow you to continue on at that lower rate. So on average, you're going to be winning about 16 to 18 bucks every 15 minutes, and perhaps over the long run of a course of an hour, 150 bucks. But then again, that's determined on your gut feeling. If you lose, please don't chase it. Please don't think you have to catch up. In your mind, I want you to think, this is so successful, I'm going to be able to recoup that loss within 20 minutes. Big deal. You're in an 8-hour day, you're running this like a business. That's how it works out. So anyway, let's go ahead and set it up here. I kind of like that pattern that's forming with those 2 3s that I have down there. So we're just going to go with that. Did I screw it up? No, I didn't. I have everything lined up. Again, let's go ahead and down here and take a look. Even though I do see the 3 and the 12, actually this is getting pretty choppy here. Hang on a second. 28.32. I'm liking that line a little better, but we're just going to roll with this. 28.32. Everything else looks pretty choppy. I do see 2 28s and a 32. So this is a line I'm going to restart on. I didn't catch that in the beginning, but after this I'll just go and switch things up for the 2s level, because I do think this lower 12 is going to start shifting into seeing more lower numbers. Again, normally what you're looking for, this again I would consider to be rather choppy, perhaps. Okay. And in seeing that, see it at 28. I said at 28. What do you know? Okay. So just go ahead and look for the patterns. I, of course, didn't do that quite well, but I'm going to go ahead and switch things up right now, and I'm going to include that. I'm going to go ahead and switch things up. Again, I am always consistently reevaluating those numbers. If I happen to have 2 winners, for example, in 112, where I only have that 1 line covered, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to wait to see if that board has shifted. That's pretty important, you guys keep that in mind, because they do shift, and unfortunately I only have one unit up there, but it is what it is, whatever. So always keep in mind, if you have to sit back a roll, you know what, have that discipline to sit back. Have that discipline, more importantly, to walk away a winner. And have that feeling of success for you knowing you beat that game. You know, you can go back and you can tell all your friends, hey, you know what, I just beat the game. There's a 26. So I'm going to wait for an empty roll, and I'm going to continue on with that. 28, 26, 22, 28. I'm really not liking this. See how it's not grouped together? Let's go ahead and check out the 15. I see the 22 in the middle 12. 18 in the middle 12. See, right now, this is a choppy table. All right, I'm not seeing a particular pattern in 112 for me to be completely comfortable. So generally what I would do in this case is I'm just going to go for one more, and I'm going to call it quits, just because I'm not seeing a pattern. I see the 15, 17, 18, which might be an option. 15, 17, and 18. Okay. But then again, there's the 24. See, there's the 24. Just when I said there's the 24. See, it's going to repeat. Guys, I'm not liking it, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to run on it. I'm going to set it up on the 3 section right here. Normally, I would walk away from this table. I just want you to know that. But in this situation, I just want to go ahead and give it a good attempt at a recovery. Again, I have 80% chance of doing it. I might as well give it a shot. And she's pretty. The one that just walked up? Yes, I'm a red-blooded male. So yeah, I'm going to make this a winner, and I'm going to walk away. Again, I see a choppy board. Only in that lower 12 am I feeling that. Again, it's not grouped together. But I'll go ahead and I'll take that a win. I pretty much broke even if you were to go ahead and add it up. I'm going to end it with that. I'm already on 12 minutes. I'm just happy to have taught you guys how to beat any roulette game, any craps game, any stupid slot machine. If you've won, you've beat the game. Anyway, with that in mind, I hope you guys have a great day, a better tomorrow. Stay safe. Don't worry about a dang thing with all of this fear. Protect yourself if you wish with your vitamin C and D3. And I leave you with final words, which is chokty cop, which means best of luck to you guys in Thai. Hey, you guys take it easy, all right?